out the king of rock. We'll kick out the band.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is From Duske Till Dawn, and I am William Duske. Today, we've got a really cool build, so let's jump right into it. Okay guys, so right out the gate, we're going to go ahead and I got to do some sketches because I saw an image that I really liked that my boy Toy Bro Matt put in our group that we were chatting at, and I asked him if it was okay if I could like steal the image and just recreate it, and he said it was cool. So that's what we're doing. So I'm going to throw down some shapes, get them cut it out, and a few more things. So okay guys, so I've got my general shape here, so I've got to cut one more right here, but other than that, I've got my general shape. I went ahead and since I was outside, I went ahead and just threw a couple layers of paint. This one will get no brickwork. It's like a concrete, rusted up, dirty building. So I've got the shape, roughly the structure. I've got corrugated cardboard down here. That's what's fixing to go on here. This is fixing to be the bay door. We've got some other components up here, some siding and whatnot. So yeah, it's coming along nicely. So alright, so now I have taken and added corkboard. So I've added chunks of corkboard as I went about, just random spots. And also finished cutting out my window. So it's all kind of taped off, or not taped off. It's all painted. It's got the first coat on there. So all we're doing right now, guys, is we're building layers. We're just building layers. I went ahead and I cut out the corrugated cardboard, and I have it sitting right over here on my tape, or I've got that kind of set on there as a weight. Let the glue dry. I've got this panel, I've got it black wash right now, so it's still a little wet. And then yeah, we're just gonna keep on going, and then we'll start the next wall. All right guys, so we've got the bay door done now, the roll-up door, as well as a whole bunch of ductwork. So this is going to be a whole bunch of piping and stuff like that. So this is the original color, and then we just painted it, spray paint, different shades of brass, brown, we got orange in there, copper, just all sorts of colors. So be going through that, snipping it up, putting it on the building later on as we go. Okay guys, so the main structure is pretty much put together. I've added a few things. I've added all the windows, the rebar, all that stuff. And the only thing I got to do is come in and I got to finish framing the inside of the windows, and then give a border here, and then put some more bars, you know, around this whole thing, because this is all going to be, it's going to have more bars all over it. And then it's going to have a whole bunch of conduit, a whole bunch of air lines, a whole bunch of gas and water lines all over here. I built the door from scratch. So the door is made out of balsa wood, and these are clips, paper clips is what they are, those little pinchers. That's what that is. I use those for a hinge. Other than that, man, we're going to keep on trucking. I'm fixing to bust out the airbrush and start blending some more of this this building the way I want it to be blended. So we've got the base coats, and we've got just layers on here, and we're going to add a few more layers. So let's continue on. Okay guys, so right now I'm working on a few small details, and I'm rusting all these pipes. So you will see under here where I've got it nipped in places. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see none of that. That's action figure packaging or model packaging. I don't want to see that. So I'm going in and I'm rusting everything. I'm giving it this rust effect all through here with a little bit of paint, and I'm using chocolate bar paint and ground up cinnamon, McCormick cinnamon. That's it. That's all I'm doing. And a little bit of Mod Podge water. And this is all I'm doing. I'm taking my brush, I'm going in and I'm applying it to wherever I think I want to cover these spots up. And I'm just adding a little bit of paint over them. each spot and just dragging my brush across wherever the case may be. Just adding some browns in there on these orange. Get that plate rusted up. I'm going to take a dip of Mod Podge. Get under here because it's more liquid. That way we've got some rust on the bottom there. And then all I'm going to do now is, I'm going to take my cinnamon and I'm just going to sprinkle it over here. That's all I'm doing. In all these little spots. And then I'm going to take it and just blow it all off. And look at that. Covers them and gives it rust effect and makes it look good. So very, very happy with the outcome of this. Very effective. Okay guys, so I just got through throwing down some graffiti. Did a little bit of outlining with the Sharpie marker. And all I'm going to use is paint sticks to finish this thing off. Unless I opt for the airbrush, which I don't want to hook up this early in the morning. So. Okay, so I've got a basic layout of the colors of the palette that I'm going to be using. And we'll just let this sit up for a minute and then hit it again. Okay guys, so what I'm doing now is I threw a couple stencils that I made out of an old, what do you call that, folder? It's one of those, or it was a blue folder from the dollar store, and I turned it into this Marilyn Monroe stencil, kind of like Bansky, you know what I'm saying? So I'm doing that over here with one more stencil that I'm going to throw on the door over here, and then I'm going to finish it up with some tags and some throw-ups. So let's get this underway. Ridiculous. Look at this piece. Ridiculous, bro. And I want to say we are officially done with part 1. And this is how it turned out. This is it. I just got through taking a picture with the nighttime setting and all that good stuff. But we got Miles down here doing his thing, throwing some graffiti's. Got some spray cans that I made down there, just going at it. Got my boy over here posted up. Over here we got my bug boys kicking it. If anybody gets out of line, we got this handy dandy can of Raid.
What's Raid?
It's bug killers, just in case anybody gets out of line, because they're all bug guys. Okay guys, so let's go over some of the material. You all know that this is corrugated cardboard. We know that it's 1/2-inch foam. That's what I always use. The windows here, I used stir sticks, coffee stir sticks for all my wood up in there. Those are some of the thicker ones. The conduit, this is action figure packaging or Gundam model kit packaging that you get your parts in, all that stuff. This right here is aluminum tape that I used on that. A little bit of wires, just different paint jobs, labels, and stickers. This was a scratch build, the AC, and corrugated cardboard up there, the rust effect, and everything else is, I think I covered everything. But if I miss anything, if you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments. Okay, that's better. So let's do the measurements real quick. The measurements from here up are 25 inches tall, and we are from there to there 16 and a half inches wide. And this is not the floor. This is a kit bash. So this is with my 3-story diorama. This is actually the rooftop I'm using as the base right now, the platform. So we'll have to make one of those and all that good stuff as we get more and more into the build. But this is it. Let's remove some of these figures. Let me see here if we can get in here. Get all this stuff out of the way. Get Miles out. This was a fun build, and this one is not a commission. This is just for my own personal build. I was bored. I had a few pieces of foam left over, and I decided I needed a new diorama for myself, for my onesies. So I built this. Like I said, my boy Toy Bro Matt showed an image, and I was like, word, I need that warehouse in my life. So he let me scoop it. I made some changes, but this is it. I mean, just look at this. AC unit, breaker box. I've still got a light I gotta go and pick up, because there's gonna be a light right there for the garage door here. But man, my stencils came out excellent on there. And then over here, man, we did a whole bunch of skulls and stuff over here. Those are kind of cool. Goes over and around. Those are pretty cool. I like that. But yeah, and then I need one more drain pipe right here. I'm gonna come off of this, a thicker white drain tube. And then I've got some rebar here that I've got a 3D print, and then you know, for each one of these windows and stuff like that. But other than that, this thing is done. It's in the books. I'm very happy with it. We've got power. All the signage came out great. All the posters. The door works. It functions. Like, this was a great build, and I'm truly, truly happy with it. So I just wanted to jump on here real quick, walk you guys through it, and let y'all check it out. And we'll catch you on the next one. Peace, guys.